Hi, this is Chico Resch. You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
Happy Devils Wednesday. This is Game Day Live, coming to you live from American Whiskey's Brick Oven. Streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, X Live, Twitch on the Let's Go Devils Network. And don't forget Instagram Live. And they're making pizzas back here. We got Michael behind the bar, the pizza bar, as the Devils are going to take on the St. Louis Blues tonight. I'm your host, Sam Wu, going solo, flying solo tonight. Welcome, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Wow, look at the background. Look at the scenery here at American Whiskey. It is so packed that I got sent to the back of American Whiskey at the bar. So I just want to say hello to everybody on YouTube Live at Let's Go Devils, on Facebook, Instagram Live, and Twitch at Let's Go Devils Podcast, and on Twitter /X at Let's Go Devils Pod. Wonderful, wonderful time here. And I've been waiting for this podcast for the last few years, because if you remember the last game that we had at the Rock before Thanksgiving, it was a Wednesday night. That's when the Devils were in the midst of their 13-game heater, the infamous Justin Kia game. The infamous referee that just somehow hates the New Jersey Devils. Somehow all the calls go against the New Jersey Devils. Chicken fingers, chicken tenders were thrown on the ice. Eric Holla was saying, no. But I was saying, yes. And we were thinking, I don't know if they had Curtis Lazar. No, they didn't have Curtis Lazar, but Devils got Curtis Lazar sometime later in that season to maybe pick up and eat something off the ice. I'm just kidding around. But it was that game against Toronto, if you remember, and it was a lot of controversy. Food, beer, all that stuff was thrown on the ice. Terrible refereeing. It cost the Devils the game and the 13-game heater. They went really, I think, won 18 of 19 games in that 2022-23 NHL season. And it was a perfect storm. You got the 13-game heater, if you remember. You got Thanksgiving Eve in the United States. And then you've got a liquored up, fired up Devils crowd. And you know what? I'll tell you, there's a lot of people here at American Whiskey enjoying a great time. Here I got the pizza bar cam. Just want to give you a shot. The place is packed. Tons of food, tons of drinks. Thank you, Frank the Tank. We got Michael, Frank the Tank's brother, behind me, making some of the best pizza in New Jersey is found here at American Whiskey, believe it or not. Believe it or not, it just happens to be at American Whiskey, and you know what? This is a wonderful place to be for pregame. So, and also happy Thanksgiving to all those that celebrate. And I'll say even to my Canadian friends, happy belated Thanksgiving. They celebrate on a different day. But Devils Blues tonight, and this is an interesting matchup because we'll get into the Quinn Hughes saga shortly. But the St. Louis Blues coming in with high hopes this season because they had a big hire, if you remember last season. Jim Montgomery of the Boston Bruins suddenly gets fired after having a record-breaking NHL season, and they broke points records. The Bruins were looking good, but by the time they got to the playoffs, it went downhill. And then somehow Jim Montgomery, he gets fired. And guess who came to get him? Doug Armstrong and the St. Louis Blues. And they fired their young coach who had a promising future. Like, no, this guy became available. Sorry, dude. Got to go. They hired Jim Montgomery, but right now The Blues aren't doing very well coming into this season, coming into this game. Matter of fact, right now in the Western Conference, near the where are the St. Louis Blues? Near the bottom with a 7-10-6 record, only 20 points, 23 games played, 7 regulation wins, which is all the 7 games that they've won of 7 regulation wins, but really 10 regulation losses, 6 overtime losses where they got the points. So they're getting points there. But the St. Louis Blues, they are not a very good team. And you know what? They're one of their star players who's been possibly rumored to be on the move for an NHL trade. Jordan Kyrou, 6 goals, 7 assists, measly 13 points, minus 10 as a winger. Look for him to be possibly moved at some point, but the Devils are looking for a top 6 winger. Right now, could it be Jordan Kyrou? I know there's other names out there as well. Leading scorer for the Blues, Justin Falk, defenseman Justin Falk, and also center Robert Thomas, both with 13 points each. So the St. Louis Blues, they don't score goals right now, and Jacob Markstrom will be in net, confirmed by Amanda Stein earlier today. Jacob Markstrom having a tremendous game. Last game against the Detroit Red Wings, which the Devils brought the emotion out. Not only did they, there was some cheap shots, but they reacted. They reacted as a team, and we kind of talked about this on the Morning Woo, that it was kind of like a team bonding game, that they bonded during the game because they were playing for each other. When the Devils play as a team, they play great fundamental hockey. So which New Jersey Devils team is going to show up? New Jersey Devils right now in that Eastern Conference, and especially the Metropolitan Division, not many points separate from the top to the bottom playoff seeds. Right now, we have the Tampa Bay Lightning top of the Atlantic Division with 28 points, followed by Detroit, who the Devils just beat, 27 points, and the Ottawa Senators at 26 points. The Metropolitan Division led by the Carolina Hurricanes with 30 points. Devils 1 point behind at 29 points. The New York Islanders, Matthew Schaefer, probably going to get the Calder Trophy this season, having just an exceptional first-year start to his career. Islanders are 13-8-2, 28 points, just 1 point behind the New Jersey Devils. And if you remember, Matthew Barzal scoring that game-winning goal in overtime, getting through the defense, through Luke Hughes and all. So points matter. And right now, the Devils, they have 2 points that they can grab from a Western Conference opponent. And rounding out the wild card, you have the Washington Capitals that are now back in the mix. It was just about a week ago, the Washington Capitals, about a week and a half ago, had the worst record or the least amount of points in the Eastern Conference. That's how tight the Eastern Conference is. And the Boston rounding out is the Boston Bruins, big bad Boston Bruins with 26 points. And obviously there's games in hand at play here. But the Pittsburgh Penguins are, from the outside looking in, and along with the Montreal Canadiens tied, and Philadelphia Flyers, and Florida Panthers, and Columbus Blue Jackets, all tied with 25 points in the Eastern Conference. The Toronto Maple Leafs are in last place of the Eastern Conference with 21 points. So basically 9 points separates from the top seed to the bottom seed. Very, very tight. And I expect to have a lot of changes in the standings. And the Devils need to get these 2 points from the St. Louis Blues. I want to get your questions, comments on the YouTube Live at Let's Go Devils, on X at Let's Go Devils Pod, and on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch at Let's Go Devils. I'm going to go on the chat room right here. Steve Tartas says, take care of business. That's right. Also, coming over the wire about a few hours ago. Evgeny Danilov needs more time, and he's going to be out for the foreseeable future. Again, Devils didn't really say exactly what it was. More tests had to be done, according to GM Tom Fitzgerald. So, again, Danilov has not really had an impact on the Devils, and right now I think Arseny Gricic, who Danilov was brought in to be kind of that mentor and translator, he's doing just fine for your New Jersey Devils. And we just want to say happy Thanksgiving to Ted. Wimpy says Lazar is like your family dog, LOL. Also in the news as well, the Team USA Olympic jerseys just came out. We'll put out a poll tomorrow. What do you think about those jerseys? They kind of look like a little bit of New York Rangers style, saying USA, USA all the way, and I love them. I would like to have one. It's paying homage to the 1980 Miracle team. You know what? I don't mind them. I don't mind them, to be honest with you. It is just, it's amazing. I think they're amazing. You know what? There's a lot of pizzas here. I mean, pizzas are being made. You see the brick oven behind me. I mean, for the winter time, this is where I should be podcasting. I got the TV above me, broadcasting in front of a live crowd, people coming in and out of the bathroom, and just a lot of people. If you're a people watcher, I know some people in my family are people watchers. This is a great place to be people watching. Just observe. It's almost like being an anthropologist and just watching New Jersey Devils creatures, these fans, in their habitat here at American Whiskey. Steve Tartana says, no turkey of performance today. Nope. I want to win today. I want it to be a happy Devils Wednesday going home. Everybody's getting liquored up here at American Whiskey, 51 Edison Place, across the street from Prudential Center, National Championship Plaza. Again, I am your host, Sam Wu, going solo, flying solo here at American Whiskey. And I see Casey over there. He's just waving to me, having a great time. Casey, the managing partner of American Whiskey, one of Frank the Tank's henchmen. And also, thank you, Kevin, as well. Also, Brat Pack is here today. Met Brat Pack's mom. Very, very, very nice lady. I actually introduced myself. I was like, hi, Mrs. Brat Pack. Anyway, so Michael Descalza, they made to represent the 1960 team. I thought it was the 80 team. I read, maybe I misread the article, but yeah. So Max says, look at Sam, you might catch fire. Hey, if the Devils win, fire and ice, baby. That's right. You see the fire? I'm sweating right now. I'm having hot flashes right now. If I can have hot flashes, that'd be great, because you get it right here at American Whiskey. Oh, all right. Best pizza in the tri-state, says Ted. Lupus Not Is, says LGD. Lupus Not Is. The fortune cookies are coming. The fortune cookies are coming. The Rangers suck fortune cookies are coming on December 11th or 12th. I'll be talking to you about that. Also, here at American Whiskey, we're going to have Devils After Dark after the game. But let's just, yes, Scotty will be on post-game. Scotty has been working like a dog. Woof, woof. Scotty's been working so hard lately, but he'll be here for Devils After Dark here at American Whiskey. Well, not really. From his Beverly Hills palatial studios, Scotty of SiriusXM Liquid Metal. All right. Start to get your predictions in. Get your predictions in. I'm getting hungry right now. Like, this pizza makes me hungry. It makes me really hungry. I'm usually a hungry guy. I have to sneak food through Mrs. Wu all the time. Half of the times I get caught, half of the times I don't. But you know what? When I don't get caught, I'm just like a dog and be like, yummy. Anyway, pizza's great here. Let's see here. Happy Thanksgiving, Devils fans. Lupus Nades. Yes, happy Devils Thanksgiving. We will have a Woo report tomorrow, probably around 7 a.m. Eastern. I got to go to a Thanksgiving high school football game, and then I'm heading off to see the in-laws for yummy turkey dinner. And when you think of Thanksgiving, you also think of football as well. Love football. Love any football. And also, if those are interested as well, good friend of the podcast, Danielle McCartan of WFAN, will be actually going on at midnight after Devils After Dark on WFAN. I'll give out the number. I plan to call in around 12:01 a.m. Eastern on Thanksgiving Day to talk Devils hockey with the one and only Danielle McCartan, good friend of the podcast. We've had her on. So get your predictions. Jordan Binnington in net for St. Louis? Don't know yet as things are live. See here, checking my, it's the 1960 team. My apologies. You know what's happening here? And this is happening. These glasses, I swear to you, I've been screwing up a lot with spelling. These glasses have some kind of built-in bifocal or whatever. It's screwing up my reading. It's like, you know how like you get a hearing test? I probably need to get an eye test because these glasses have screwed me up so much. And I'm not trying to make excuses, but I've said this before here on the Let's Go Devils podcast that I can't read anymore with these glasses. I may have to switch back to my old ones instead of these nice Ricky Vaughn-like black glasses. All right, so let's go to let's see here on the YouTube Live. Let's get your predictions, your Wednesday night predictions. So Whitby's calling a 4-0 shutout for New Jersey. Steve Tartas wants a Palat jersey update. Okay. I was told 4 to 6 weeks for the jersey to be sewn and made. We're right now in probably week 2 to week 3. Okay, we're getting close. But I just want to remind folks, when I had that John Marino jersey made, he got traded while it was being stitched and sewn by CoolHockey.com. So it could happen. But the fact of the matter is I paid Stitches. I shipped it out to Stitches. I got a confirmation from Stitches that he got it and he got the money, and it's going to be done. So don't you worry about the Palat jersey, the jersey. That's going to be eliminated by next year. And Palat, no guarantees. I made the sacrifice. I spend my hard-earned money buying a jersey, which I hate, and Palat, have a stitched Palat, which you guys hate because you want to get rid of them. It always happens all the time. But right now, that's the update. Steve Tartas says 3-2 Devils. Troy, happy Devils Wednesday to you, Troy. 4-2 Devils. Lupin Not Is says 5-2 Devils. Selected Boy says 4-2 Devils. Robert Isaacson says 5-3 Devils. Empty netter to ice the game. Yeah, what a finish. Last game. Speaking about dogs, Nation needs to turn back into the junkyard dog, says Max. Brat is scoring tonight, says Steve Engel. Mailman Steve Engel, who has the day off tomorrow because he is a U.S. postal worker. Let's see here. 3-2 Devils, says Eddie OT9SB. Hey, you haven't yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the alerts, at Let's Go Devils. What else here? Sam can't hear background noise. No, it's so loud here. You guys don't understand. Like, I make it look easy to do this podcast here at American Whiskey, but it's not easy. It's not easy going solo, flying solo. Let's see here. Max says 5-2 Devils. Lupus Not Is says Binnington blanked us last time. We get revenge tonight. 5-2 Devils. Hey, the keys to the game is to piss off Bennington, as far as I'm concerned. Once you get him all pissed off, yeah. Seagods 15 says 4-1 Devils. Jake the Snake gets an empty netter. Hope not, because I think Markstrom is starting. 3-1 Devils says the law offices of AJ Visco. Michael Descalis says 6-8. Don't know what he means about that. Let's see here. I'm meeting up with my buddy who just got a Stadium Series Nemec jersey. The hat trick inspired him to get one. Good for him. Grits jersey loading. 3-2 Devils says Joey D. G. Joey D. I want to see Markey and JB go, says AJ Visco. Yeah. You know what we need? We need a good goalie fight. Good goalie fight. Also, as we're getting more predictions in, Michael Descalis says 6 to 8 weeks to get jersey so ridiculous. Hold the phone here. All right, hold the phone here. You got to understand, Shorts guy is meticulous with his jersey. Like, he looked at my Cool Hockey Stitch jersey, the John Marino authentic Adidas, and he's like, the letter is off by 0.014 inches. It doesn't look right. Little OCD. But Stitches, they actually do major clients like actual team jerseys for teams. So I'm getting the real stuff. I'm just a little guy. I'm just like, hey, can you just stitch my plot, jersey? So, yeah. So, anyway, Grits hat trick of 4-1 Devils, Michael Descalis. So this is going to be the real authentic stuff. This is not going to be some Chinese knockoff, It's not going to be like the Chinese fortune cookies, those Rangers suck fortune cookies that I'm going to be giving out very soon. But first it goes to Wimpy and Lupus Nadiz. All right. Let's talk a little bit of Quinn Hughes. I put out a poll on my Twitter account. About, it's a 24-hour poll. You could go to my X account, Twitter account, whatever you want to call it, at Primetime Sam Wu. And the question of the day is, if you were New Jersey Devils GM, Tom Fitzgerald, would you trade for Quinn Hughes? We had 222 votes, 11 responses, some retweets, some likes. 71% of you fans said yes, you want Quinn Hughes. 29% said no, you do not want Quinn Hughes. Still, go to @PrimetimeSamWoo, get your votes in. We'll talk a little bit more about it on the Morning Woo and maybe Devils After Dark after the game. So, all right. So I got to get to my predictions as well. Let's see here. Ted says 3-1 Devils. Steve Tataz says we need 2 points. Yes. All right. My prediction tonight, 5-2 Devils. Victory. There'll be a Happy Devils Wednesday here at American Whiskey, where you can get brick oven pizza in about 15 minutes or less. By our good friend back there, Michael. He's just talking up a storm. Michael from Italy. Anyway, all right, going to get out of here. 5-2 victory, that's my prediction. Thank you for all those participating. Also, I want to say big thank you to the Instagram Live. Let's see, we got Sean. We got, I can't read, Joe Carroll, Jay Taylor, Mark G. Also, Keith the Cop was there as well. So lots of people tuning in to this fine programming called the Let's Go Devils Podcast, Game Day Live. All right, going to get out of here. So just remember, Devils After Dark, after the game, we will be at the Brick Oven. That's right. Also, just want a big shout out to Mrs. Wu. She's working late tonight. I miss you, honey. Can't wait to spend the day together. Thanksgiving. You know that's my favorite holiday. Why? Because I like to eat. But, yeah. Mrs. Wu, this one's for you. Ha! The rhyme. All right. Getting out of here. Let's play the music here right now. Want to thank all those tuning in. Dropping the podcast in about 20 minutes. Then I'm going to have myself a Sam salad. That's right, Sam salad. It's going to be a little doughy. It's going to have some tomato sauce, a little cheese, maybe some peppers, onions. Can't tell you what it's going to be. Keep that secret. All right, getting out of here. Till next time, let's go Devils.